Hey guys, it's me. So today I finally answer your questions. You don't really know if you like someone unless you know more about them. Before I start, please don't forget to subscribe to me. You can click my little face right there. And to like my Facebook, I release like short little funny videos. The question I get asked the most, actually, I'm just gonna quickly adjust that, is where I'm from. I'm half French and half Chinese and I live in Hong Kong. I've lived in Hong Kong all my life. Hei Fat Choi asked 同咗男朋友一齊幾耐? How long have you been with your boyfriend? A year and a half almost. So Iris B. Wong asked, how did you meet your boyfriend? Well, that's a very good question. We met on the Tinder. So we met on Tinder. Modern romance story. And she also asked, how many countries have you visited? I've visited France, Spain, New Zealand, Australia, Malaysia, Thailand, Japan. Is that it? That's really little. Next week I'm going to Vietnam. That's my first time there. Super excited. She also asked, do you speak any different languages and how well? I speak 5 languages, but not all at the same level. I'm completely fluent in English, Cantonese, and Mandarin. Fluent in French as well, but like in English and Chinese I'm familiar with law terms, you know, mechanical terms, all that, but in French I wouldn't be. I also speak Spanish, IGCSE level. And she also says, tell us one of your bad habits. Girl, you've got a lot of questions. I love questions. Okay, one of my bad habits, I used to bite, okay, it's not like a bad habit anymore, but I used to bite my nails ever since I can remember, like since I was in kindergarten. I'd bite my nails and my skin to like the core, but I stopped a year ago. But my bad habits now, I guess overthinking, is that a habit? I mean, that's the only one I can think of. Bella Whaley asks, how tall are you? I also got a question like that on YouTube. I think you mean how short am I? Because girl, I am short. I am petite. I'm 5'3", and if you don't speak that language, I am 162 cm, I guess. Yeah, I'm pretty small. Raisha asks, what do your parents work at? Do you consider your family as rich people in Hong Kong? My parents are retired. They've been retired for 4 years now, but they're not like really old. They're just like normal parents' age. I can say I'm fortunate and I'm very lucky. Maybe I missed out something. Where are your parents from and why do they let you grow up in Hong Kong instead of Europe? So Clement, and I don't know who else, I'm sorry I forgot, suggested I should do a Q&A video. So thank you so much for the idea. I think it is good for my viewers to know more about me. My dad is from Paris, my mom is from Hong Kong. And they just live here, so I live here. Have you ever had a Hong Kong boyfriend? Well, I've had a Hong Kong girlfriend when I was 11, and then a Hong Kong boyfriend when I was 12. I move on quick. The girl was local Chinese, but the boy was like, I met him in international school, so he's not like super local Hong Kong, but he's still Hong Kong Chinese. You see yourself as a European or Asian more? That it's so difficult to answer. Like, I'm a third culture kid, just like so many people in Hong Kong. I don't know, culturally I'm in tune with the Western side. I think I see myself as a mix. I really don't know. I don't really see myself as Asian, except for like my food tastes. Madalia Mystic Moon asks, how do you know so many languages? So I grew up speaking English with my parents, but with my mom I spoke Cantonese. And then my school I grew up in was also a Cantonese Chinese school. And in that school I learned Mandarin. And then French was a bit of a later language. My dad tried, but it's just really difficult when you have to switch to English because he speaks English with my mom. So my mom speaks Cantonese with me. And then he has to teach me French while my English is still not so good because it's being influenced by Cantonese. So French was more when I met some French friends, also being in a French high school. Spanish is from IGCSE. Karching asks, where do you live in Hong Kong? Girl, I ain't telling you. I'll say I live on the Hong Kong island though. That you can know. Alright, so moving on to my YouTube questions. Give me a second. Kwan Y asked, would you raise your child in Hong Kong? Yes, I would raise my children in Hong Kong, but I'm afraid of the air quality. But I love Hong Kong, so I don't really know where else I'd take them because this is my place. Have you ever been in a relationship with a Hong Kong guy? Yes, when I was 12. Although I don't know if you consider him as a local guy. He, you know, we spoke English. What do you think about Hong Kong guys? I don't really think about them. If you mean like if I'd date a Hong Kong local, I'd say like I'm most expressive and comfortable in English. So I'd only date someone whose first language is also English, I guess. Like my parents speak to each other in broken English and I don't know how to do that. So I guess that works for some people but doesn't work for other people. Do you know Asha Cuthbert? Yes, I do know her. My friend showed me her YouTube when I said I wanted to start YouTube. Thanks for your questions. Raven asks, do you go gymming? What is your gym routine? Do I go gymming? You mean these old things? No, if you watch my video 15 facts about me, I mentioned how when I played rugby I dislocated my shoulder twice. So I haven't exercised in 4 or 5 years now. So I guess my gym routine is lifting rice into my mouth because I love rice. And she also says, can you do a video on imitating accents? I don't know, I caught myself by surprise when I did my parents react video, and I was like, oh okay, so I can kind of do Chinese accent and the French accent, but I don't know, I guess I can try. Walk Here says, I guess I'm curious about which language you feel more at home with. Definitely English, number 1 English, number 2 Cantonese, but yeah, English. For sure. Also, are you going to do YouTube full-time or stay in Hong Kong or do something different? YouTube full-time is like, you probably have to have like at least 1 million subscribers to be able to do that in Hong Kong. Like, I don't even know, like you probably still end up living in a shoebox. I love making videos, but I mean, who knows, let's see where it takes me, but at the moment it doesn't seem like I'll be able to do YouTube full-time. Yo-Yo says, 識到朋友未? Do I have friends yet in my you only know friends video? I mean, yeah, I've got friends, but it's not like the same as like high school friends, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so Bobo Nut. Bobo Nut Lao has a lot of questions for me. I love questions, so I'm not complaining. 有冇諗過做 model? Have you ever thought of being a model? I mean, no, I love taking pictures, as you can tell from my Instagram. I'm like thinking I'm a model and everything. But my height is a problem, I guess. And I don't know, I've actually never really thought about it. It's too scary. Which country do you want to live in the future? Here, Hong Kong. 有冇鍾意嘅 YouTuber? Any YouTubers I like? Yeah, I love Colleen Ballinger, Miranda Sings, Superwoman, just the funny stuff, you know, creative, funny YouTubers. 點解揀香港讀大學嘅? Why did you choose to study in Hong Kong? Because I do translation, so Chinese and English translation, I shouldn't go anywhere else. Hong Kong would be the best place. Can you tell us something about your childhood? When I was a kid, I had a very strong Chinese accent when I spoke English, and a bit of Filipino accent because of my helper. Dead Ink asks, 點解會開始拍 YouTube? Why did I start doing YouTube? Because I'd started making these short little videos on my Snapchat, and I thought they were really fun, and my friends were like, you should make longer videos. And Dan, my boyfriend, really was so nice and kept telling me to do it, and so I did. He also asked, 你幾時開始嚟香港住？定係你喺香港出世？我喺香港出世嘅。I was born in Hong Kong. 會唔會同細妹拍啲片啊? Do you mean like my twin or like my younger sister? Yeah, I'd love to make more videos with my twin. It's really fun. Wee T asks, 你幾高？身圍幾多？識幾多語言? How tall are you? What's your measurements? And how many languages do you speak? I'm 5'3", I've said that. My measurements? Girl, that's a little private. And I know 5 languages. I also know sign language, which is also a language, but I can do all the alphabet, so technically I can say anything, but that'll take me some time. Chris Chan asks, do you ever wish you lived in France instead? And which part of France are you from? My dad's from Paris. I do want to try to live in France. I think I might try to work in Paris for a bit. I don't know. It's just something I've thought of and I'd really like to do. Wang Le Sing asks, do you play video games? Yes, I play GTA. I was obsessed with The Legend of Zelda when I was a kid, as well as Pokemon, Game Boy generation, what? But yeah, at the moment, obsessed with GTA. I love adventure games. Like, I can't do like Overwatch. That's just like shooting, you know? Like, I need like a goal. Like, I mean, I know there's a goal. Okay, y'all can chill. But I mean like adventure, you know? I just like the story kind of thing. Kelly B asked, what's your plan after graduation? Well, my plan is to live on the street and, you know. Sam Chan asks, what songs do you like to sing? He's asking that because he saw my singing video. I have not released any videos of me singing English songs yet, but I really want to. I love to sing songs that I can sing. So like slower songs, soul. So I think that's all the questions I have so far. If I missed any questions, I'm really sorry, but don't worry, I can make another video soon. Anyway, thanks you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!